Hi, Cardinals. Today is August 31st, 2020, and I'm doing this in the event that, is storming, anything could happen. So I just want to show you what you're doing today. Go to the home page. You won't really be able to do much of this. You can do the first part of the activity that says choose. This is for block 3 only. Choose what character you'd like to play in the Hammurabi's Code Play. That is in Google Classroom. I do still have the DBQ class codes up if you did not finish documents A through E last week. The next thing you need to be aware of is that you have a Monday homework assignment. That is the Unit 1 Lesson 3 Mini DBQ. That's due tonight at 11:59. So we are going to just start. You're going to enter here, go to Unit 1, and today's lesson is on the second River Valley civilization, which is ancient Egypt. So come down to Lesson 7. Your essential question today that you're looking for are the key characteristics and achievements of ancient Egypt. Your goal statement. You will be able to explain in various ways in which ancient Egypt meets the criteria for advanced civilization. Now, in your mind, you need to be thinking, what are the 6 traits of civilization? Hint, it starts with cities and ends with belief systems. Don't confuse it with spice. Today's daily plan, you're going to do Unit 1, Lesson 7. In the warm-up, you're going to watch a National Geographic video. You're going to write down 10 points from that video. Then you're going to do an online crossword puzzle and do the discussion board where you have to write 2 truths and 1 lie about ancient Egypt. And then once people write that information, then you're going to have to go in and find 2 of your classmates' comments and like it. Your direct instruction is a Khan Academy article. You're going to read and annotate that article using Read, Write, Think. There is a link underneath that's a graphic organizer, and it's called a concept wheel. Now, today, mine didn't work. It was just because it was like a drive crash. It will work, and you can use that Read, Write app that is on your Chromebook that will be at the top near your initial or your name, and it looks like a puzzle piece and it says RW. So you're going to use that and read the article and annotate using that graphic organizer. If you can't get it to open, then just annotate on paper. To demonstrate your learning, you are going to also create your own acrostic poem, okay? And with that acrostic poem, you're using the topic of Egypt, EGYPT. And then finally, at the end of that lesson, there is a 5-question quiz. Let's click the link to the activities so you can see what they look like. Okay, so the warm-up. Watch Ancient Egypt 101 and write down 10 most important points you learned from the video. Once that's done, go click this link so you can do the crossword. It immediately pops up and you just fill it out across and down, just a regular crossword puzzle. Then in the discussion box, you write the 2 truths and 1 lie. 2 truths and 1 lie. Remember, you click reply. Click reply and you type in 2 truths and 1 lie, and then you click post reply. And that's all you have to do. And then you go back and say, I like Raha's statement, and you just like it. And right now, I can't really see her likes, but it's because I haven't written enough, to be honest. But find a way to like it. Go down, click next, and this is where you're going to find the Khan Academy article. You can easily click the link that takes you to Khan Academy, but you don't have to. The article has also been copied for you. Read all of that. You see the headers: longevity, consistency and stability, geography, time, cyclical and linear, early development, dynasties, and pharaoh. And here's the concept wheel. You see it? It's already down there for you. This is where you can write your responses and information. Okay? Like you click on that and it will allow you to type. Okay. Then we click next. And then you have the second activity for today. This is all classwork. Unit 1, Lesson 7, Activity number 2, Ancient Egypt Acrostic. This is an example of what they want your acrostic poem to look like. They chose to do Indus for Indus River Valley. Yours will say Egypt, okay? They want you to use Google Docs or Google Slide or Canva, a software program of your choice, and they want you to include illustration, a clip art, or a picture, and then they provided you with a rubric to show you how you earn your full points to receive 100. So it has to be relevant to Egypt, it has to be accurate and creative, it needs to have the illustrations, and you have to check your grammar. Neatness, spelling, capitalization, punctuation, all of that is necessary. Okay, then click next, which brings you to your exit ticket quiz, and we did this today. You basically read over it, you see you only have 5 points. That means it's probably 5 questions. You click preview and it will open up and you answer the questions to the best of your ability. Okay? Then the next thing we did today in class, we looked at the SEL lesson. And the SEL lesson for today was on grounding techniques, making sure we stay centered. It says, what is a grounding technique? When we are overly stressed, possibly angry, possibly sad, we sometimes have to use a stress management exercise to orient you with the present so you don't feel like you are kind of drifting away in outer space. So if you focus on your senses, the 5 senses, instead of thoughts and feelings, you may be able to manage your emotions when you're upset. So we did the grounding chair where we sat down in your chair at home, wherever you were, and made sure your feet touched the floor. Then we did a deep breathing. You inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And then you just think about your body. You think about actually touching that chair. You ask yourself the questions. Can you feel the contact? Does it feel smooth? It's just you focus on the tangible things. Then next, we talked about taking our feet and pushing our feet into the ground. We imagine that energy draining from our minds down through our bodies, and we talk about maybe what it feels like, what it looks like. But the main thing is you're just thinking about how, as the energy drains from your head, that your body may feel heavy and your torso may feel heavy, but overall you are relaxed. And then your question that you need to put in your notes, because you may not be able to put in the chat, but in your notes, you ask yourself, how did that grounding chair activity make me feel? Would I try a technique like this if I were overwhelmed? Why or why not? Be totally transparent with yourself. If it's something that you disagree with and you don't like, then maybe that's not the thing for you. But I promise you, I've used this technique before and it really does help calm you down. And then once you've done that, guys, hello, you did it. You rock. You completed today's task. All right, thank you so much, and I hope this helps you out. This is for August 31st. Thank you and have a blessed day. See you.